What's up guys, this is Matthew here and I have an unboxing of the Nintendo Wii U Deluxe Edition. This is the 32 gigabyte one, which comes with Nintendo Land. You get the additional digital promotion where you get some extras on the Nintendo Store. Now inside the box with the Deluxe set, you're going to get your HDMI cable. You're going to get also a docking stand, a cradle for the Wii U console, some instruction manuals, also your sensor bar and your power cable for both the gamepad and the console itself. So enough with all the box stuff. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. Now this is Nintendo's first console that is supposed to rival the high definition consoles of the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the graphics are going to be like. So just like the Wii unboxing, they do this dual tray design. So we're going to start with the boring stuff first. First up, you get Nintendo Land. And this looks like kind of like Wii Sports, but more based on your actual Mii characters that you can create. You have your boring instruction manual and all of your warranty information. Right here, here's the stand for the Wii U, so you can actually stand it up some if you want to lay it into a vertical orientation. Here's the sensor bar that's very similar to the one on the Wii. It looks exactly the same actually. Looks like the attachment is the same as well, so they might be interchangeable. And here is the little cradle for the gamepad to lean on. Actually, this is the cradle for the gamepad. And this is actual charging stand too, so you can actually plug this up here and then lay your gamepad and it'll actually charge it up for you. And something that Sony and Microsoft don't do, but Nintendo's actually including an HDMI cable, which is really cool. And it looks really thick, looks like to be about a 6-foot cable, which should be good for most television setups. Now on the left side of the first tray we have the power brick. So it looks like it's a single piece design. It doesn't have an attachable power cable. It goes right into the power brick. And then we have the smaller power brick for the gamepad, which looks to be pretty long as well. Alright, so now that we have the cords and everything out the way, let's go ahead and get to the main attraction here. And we're going to start off with the Wii U console. Alright, so first impressions is this console is much longer than I thought it was going to be. It looks almost like a Wii and a half, I guess you can call it. It's kind of longer. Okay, so taking a look around the device, you have your CD drive in the front along with your eject button for the disc and the power button. There's also a little sync button to sync up your gamepad and your Wii controllers. And there's a little flap here for your SD card slot and 2 USB ports along with some Wii U branding. Along the right hand side, you have your exhaust fans to keep the device cool. And along the top you have some intake to keep the device, to bring some air into the device. And on the back you have your intake fan to keep it cool as well. So definitely they put a lot of horsepower in here, so it looks like they did a lot to make sure that this device doesn't get hot during long gaming sessions. So on the back you have your AC adapter port, you have your sensor bar port and your AV multimedia out, which probably none of you will be using unless you have an older TV, because now this has an HDMI port. Also, you have your 2 USB ports for other peripherals and things you may use. And on the left hand side, it's just completely clear. Now, first impressions of this device is it's very heavy. It's much heavier and longer than I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. I can tell already that the piano black gloss is going to be a huge fingerprint magnet and dust magnet. So if you are worried about that, you might want to have some kind of protector over this. I'm pretty sure Skin It and other people are going to come out with some kind of protectors for this. But that's enough of the console. We'll go ahead and set this down, and we'll get to the gamepad. Alright, so here's the gamepad, and this is the main attraction of the Wii U. This is pretty much one of the biggest selling features of the console. It's much thicker than I thought it was going to be. If you look here, it's very Has a lot of ergonomics here for your hands. It's actually really comfortable to hold in your hand. You have your 2 analog sticks right here on the side. You have your D-pad. You also have a little home button and a TV control and power button. Start, select, X, Y, B, and A. And I don't know what those all do right now, but they will be explained probably later on in the review. And right here you have your 2 trigger buttons, and you have your right trigger buttons here. Here's your infrared receiver, 3.5mm headphone jack, and a charging port. Looks like, no, this is the AC adapter port right here. And you have a little volume slider here. Now this gaming pad right here can be used for many different things. I know one of the applications that they do have is if you're playing like Black Ops, you can actually use this as a second screen. So if you only have one TV, you can actually play split screen on this rather than having a split screen on your TV. Now right here is just a little groove and the little charging port for the actual cradle. And here's the cradle, which you actually just slide it on there, and these 2 metal connectors here will actually connect to this part right here and give it a nice charge. Well guys, this has been the unboxing and overview of the Wii U by Nintendo. This is the deluxe edition. You can pick it up if it's not sold out for about $349. Highly recommend this over any of the other versions because you do get Nintendo Land and you get a lot of extras for only $50 more. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.